Hey, babe, are you still out with the girls?
Yeah, we're at that new wine bar downtown. Why? Everything okay?
I mean, mostly. Larry's just acting a bit off is all.
Aw, poor thing.
Yeah, I let him outside about an hour ago for his usual business. The thing is, when he came back in, he just walked straight to the corner of the living room. And he's been sitting there ever since, just staring at me.
Oh, I see. Maybe he's just tired? Or could he be upset about something?
No, that's not it. I've been watching him for the past hour. He hasn't moved a single muscle.
Dogs do that sometimes when they're concentrating or listening for something.
Carrie, I'm serious. This isn't normal. I started counting the time between his blinks because something felt off about the way he was looking at me.
And?
He's not blinked once since he came in, and he's been here for an hour.
Are you certain? All animals have to blink at some point. You must have missed it.
I haven't looked away once. His eyes are completely dry and bloodshot, but he won't close them, not even for a second.
Phil, that doesn't sound right. Maybe he's having some kind of seizure or neurological episode?
Look at this. Does this look normal to you?
Christ. His posture looks so rigid, and those eyes...
Right? It's like he's not even Larry anymore. Just some kind of thing wearing his body.
Don't say stuff like that. But seriously, you need to take him to the emergency vet. This could be a medical emergency.
You think so?
Absolutely. Dogs don't just stop blinking. That could indicate brain damage or poisoning, or some kind of infection.
Okay, you're right. I'll get him in the car right now. The 24-hour clinic on Maple should still be open.
Good. Keep me posted. I can leave here and meet you there if you need me to.
No, stay with your friends. I can handle this. Probably just ate something he shouldn't have.
Probably, but still, better safe than sorry.
Agreed. All right, let me go get his leash. I'll text you from the vet. Carrie, I can't find Larry.
Huh? But he was just sitting in the corner like 5 minutes ago.
That's just it. I went to get his leash from the closet. And then when I came back to the living room, he was gone.
Maybe he went to his bed or outside through the doggy door.
I've checked everywhere. His bed, the kitchen, the basement, all his usual spots. He's nowhere in the house.
Did you check outside?
That's where I'm heading now. But Carrie, I feel super uncomfortable though. He was completely catatonic just 5 minutes ago. How could he just vanish like that?
I don't know, honey. Maybe whatever was wrong with him passed, and he got up and wandered off while you weren't looking?
Maybe. Let me check the backyard. Oh God, Carrie.
What? What is it?
He's dead.
What? That can't be right. You just saw him inside.
There's blood everywhere. He's just lying there in a pool of it.
Phil, this doesn't make sense. How can he be dead outside when he was just in the living room?
I don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
Maybe it's not Larry. Maybe it's some other dog that got into our yard.
No, it's him. It's definitely Larry. I can see his collar and that white patch on his ear.
But then, what was sitting in our living room? What were you looking at for the past hour?
Wait, I hear footsteps.
Footsteps? Where?
On the stairs. Someone's coming up the stairs.
Huh? I'm still at the wine bar, though. You're supposed to be alone.
I know, but I can hear footsteps coming up the stairs toward the bedroom.
Phil, get out of there. Get out of the house right now. Phil? Phil?
Good morning, Mrs. Patterson. This is Detective Mauser with the Millbrook Police Department. I'm following up on the report you filed 3 days ago.
Oh, hi, Detective. Thank you for getting back to me. I wasn't sure anyone was taking it seriously.
We take all reports seriously, ma'am. I have your statement here, but I need to ask some follow-up questions. Is now a good time?
Yes, absolutely. I'm staying at my sister's place right now, so I have time to talk.
Good. Now, in your initial report, you mentioned that your husband Phil contacted you about your dog acting strangely, and then he found the dog deceased in your backyard. But then he stopped responding to your messages altogether.
That's correct, yes. He sent me a photo of Larry's body covered in blood, and then said someone was in the house. After that, nothing.
And what happened when you returned home that evening?
When I got to the house, I used my key to get in, and I found both Phil and Larry sitting on the living room couch.
Both of them were alive?
Well, they were breathing, if that's what you mean. But they were just sitting there staring at the TV, which wasn't even turned on, might I add.
Were they responsive when you walked in?
They both turned to look at me at the exact same time, and they smiled, but neither of them said a word. Not a hello, not an explanation, nothing. Just these blank, wide smiles.
That must have been unsettling.
Detective, it was goddamn terrifying. Phil has never been the type to just sit quietly. He's always talking or moving around, and Larry usually runs to greet me when I come home.
So what did you do next?
I asked Phil what the hell had happened, why he'd stopped answering his phone, where Larry's body had gone, all the obvious questions, etc.
And his response?
He just tilted his head at me like he was confused and asked, "What do you mean?" Like nothing had happened at all.
Did he remember sending you the messages about the dog?
He claimed he'd been sitting on the couch with Larry all day and watching TV. He acted like I was the crazy one for asking.
What about Larry's injuries? In the photo you showed us, there appeared to be significant blood.
That's the thing. Larry looked completely fine. No wounds, no blood, perfectly healthy. But his behavior was just as wrong as Phil's.
How so?
I'm sending you a screenshot from our home security system. This was taken about 20 minutes after I left that night.
Jesus, how long have they been sitting like that?
That's just it, Detective. They haven't moved at all since I left 2 days ago.
You're saying they've been in that exact position for 48 hours?
Yep, same position, different day. No bathroom breaks, no food, no water, nothing.
Mrs. Patterson, this is extremely concerning. Have you tried calling Phil directly?
Of course I have. His phone rings and rings, but he never answers. I've probably called him 50 times.
What about going back to the house?
I drove by yesterday morning. I could see them through the front window, still in the exact same position. Detective, something is very wrong with my husband.
I need to ask about the dog's body. In your original report, you mentioned Phil found Larry deceased in the backyard. Where is that body now?
I have no idea. When I went around back that night to check, there was nothing there. No body, no blood, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Well, the grass looked a little darker in that spot, like something had been there, but whatever it was gone by the time I got there.
Could Phil have moved it before you got home?
I guess that's possible. But then how was Larry alive and sitting on the couch? And why won't Phil explain what happened?
Mrs. Patterson, I'm going to be honest with you. This situation is unlike anything I've encountered before. I think we need to do a welfare check on your husband.
Please do. This isn't the man I married. And that thing that looks like Larry, it's not my dog.
Excuse me, but what do you mean by that thing?
Larry has this little scar above his left eye from when he was a puppy and ran into a fence. The dog on my couch doesn't have that scar.
You're certain about this?
Absolutely certain. I've stared at that scar for 8 years, and now it's gone.
Mrs. Patterson, I need you to stay with your sister for now. Do not go back to that house under any circumstances. We're going to send a unit over there this afternoon.
Thank you, Detective. Please be careful, though. Whatever's happening there, it's not natural.
What makes you say that?
Look.
Jesus Christ. We'll take it from here, ma'am. Shaw, we've got another one.
Another missing dog case?
Worse. This time it's not just the dog.
What do you mean?
I just finished interviewing Carrie Patterson. Her husband Phil called her 3 days ago saying their dog Larry was acting strange. Then he found the dog dead in their backyard. After that, Phil went completely silent.
Okay. So far, this sounds like our usual pattern. Dead dog get reported, then a replacement appears. What's different this time?
When Carrie got home, she found both Phil and the dog sitting on their couch. Both alive, both acting completely wrong.
The husband too? Christ, Mauser. They're escalating.
It gets worse. They've been sitting in the exact same position for 48 hours straight. No movement, no food, no bathroom breaks. Just sitting there staring at a blank TV screen.
Jesus.
The wife is staying with her sister now. She's terrified to go back. And honestly, I don't blame her.
So we've gone from just dogs to people now? How many cases does that make total?
12 confirmed dog disappearances in the past month, 7 confirmed replacements that families have reported, and now 1 human replacement.
That we know of at least.
Exactly. Shaw, what if some of the other families have been replaced too? What if they just haven't realized it yet? Or what if they have realized it, but the replacements are answering their phones?
You're saying we could be looking at a much larger infestation?
I'm saying we need to consider that possibility, yes.
Crap. The Morrison family stopped returning our calls 2 days ago. We assumed they just didn't want to be bothered anymore.
When was the last time anyone actually saw them in person? And considering that this was the last image of their dog, Jackson, I think it's clear what could have happened to them.
Good point. I'll check with the neighbors. But Mauser, if this thing is spreading to humans now…
I know, we're in uncharted territory here.
What about the Hendricks family? Their dog Bella went missing last week. They said she came back but was acting different.
We should do welfare checks on all of them, today.
Agreed. But Mauser, we still don't have any of the original bodies. No physical evidence of what's happening to the real animals, or now. the real people.
The Patterson case might change that. Carrie said the spot where her husband saw Larry's body had darker grass, like something had been buried there.
It's worth investigating, but we need to be careful. If whatever these things are can replace humans too.
They could replace us.
Exactly. We need backup, and we need to warn people.
I've been thinking about that. The chief keeps saying we don't have enough evidence to cause a public panic. But after today's interview,
We have enough, more than enough.
I think it's time we release the warning tapes.
The ones from the federal consultant?
Yeah, the emergency broadcast system protocols. People need to know how to identify these things.
The chief is going to lose his mind.
Better than losing our town. Shaw, if these things can replace people now, we're not dealing with a missing pets case anymore. We're dealing with an invasion.
I'm looking at the first warning tape right now. Pretty straightforward for the animal identification.
What about the human protocols?
That's where it gets complicated. Jesus, though. This whole situation really makes my skin crawl. You really think we should broadcast these? Once we do, there's no going back. People are going to panic.
Shaw, 12 families in our town have reported their dogs acting strangely. Now we have human replacement. How many more people need to disappear before we act?
You're right. It's just, this is so far outside normal police work.
Nothing about this situation is normal. We're not equipped to handle body-snatching entities, but we can warn people.
The third tape covers what people should do if they suspect replacement. These instructions could save lives.
Then we broadcast them, all 8 clips, starting tonight.
What about the chief?
I'll handle the chief. After we do the welfare checks this afternoon, if we find more replacements, he'll have to authorize the broadcast.
And if we don't find any more?
Then we broadcast them anyway. Shaw, Carrie Patterson's life may have been saved because she trusted her instincts. How many other people are going to ignore the warning signs?
Good point. All right, I'm in. Let's do the welfare checks first. Then we warn the public.
Agreed.
Mom, I miss them so much. Phil and Larry. I keep thinking about how things used to be.
Oh, sweetheart, I know. This whole situation is just unimaginable. But you're safe at your sister's, right?
I'm safe, yeah. But Mom, those things in my house, they're not Phil and Larry, which means the real versions have to be somewhere else.
What do you mean?
I mean, if those are copies or replacements or whatever they are, then my actual husband and dog are still out there somewhere. Maybe hurt, maybe trapped, maybe...
Carrie, honey, don't torture yourself with these thoughts. The police are investigating. They'll figure this out.
But what if they don't figure it out in time? What if Phil and Larry are suffering somewhere while I'm sitting here doing nothing?
You're not doing nothing. You're staying safe. That's exactly what you should be doing.
I just feel so helpless and guilty, like I abandoned them.
You didn't abandon anyone. You recognized that something was wrong and you got yourself to safety. That was smart.
But what if I was wrong? What if Phil was just sick or confused? What if I left my husband when he needed me most?
Carrie, you described their behavior. Sitting motionless for 48 hours is not what they'd do if it were actually them. You made the right choice, leaving those things.
Emergency broadcast system, adding participants to critical safety information channel.
What is this?
I didn't sign up for any emergency alerts.
Is this about the power outage earlier?
Attention residents, the following information is vital for your safety. Please watch all clips in sequence.
Dog out into the backyard, and seconds later he's sitting inside the house, but you never opened the door. Do not touch him.
Holy freaking crap. This is exactly what happened to Phil.
What the?
Is this some kind of joke?
Mary, John, this isn't a joke. This is exactly what I've been dealing with.
You never heard him come in. No footsteps, no sound, but there he is, sitting perfectly still in the hallway, just staring at you.
Carrie, is this about what happened at your house?
Yes, but how does the EBS know about it?
And why are we getting these messages? I get we're your neighbors, but this seems unnecessary to get us involved.
Over 120 families across suburban America have reported the exact same incident. Most of them realized the mistake too late.
120 families? This is happening everywhere.
Surely we would have heard about this on the news?
Unless they're covering it up?
Or unless it's happening so fast, they can't keep up.
They pet the wrong one. Real dogs don't behave like that. When your real dog comes back inside, he runs.
Behave like what exactly?
Mary, you don't understand. These things, they don't act like real animals. They just sit and stare. They don't blink. They don't move. They don't respond.
He gets excited. He reacts to your voice. He doesn't appear silently and freeze in place like a statue.
Okay, that picture is disturbing. What even is that thing?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. These aren't normal animals. There's something else entirely.
Something else like what?
Slowly walk to the back door. Look outside through the glass. Is your dog still in the backyard? If he is, then what is sitting inside your house right now?
Oh no.
What is it, Mary?
Mary, what's wrong?
This happened to me last week. I let Coco out for a few minutes. Then I found her inside, but I never let her back in. I thought I was just being forgetful.
Mary, where is Coco now?
She's been acting strange ever since. Really quiet and still. I didn't think anything of it, but now I don't know.
Look closely at the one in the hallway. Does it blink? Does it breathe? Does it tilt its head when you move? Real dogs respond.
Jesus Christ, that thing looks horrifying.
John, Mary, this is what's in my house right now. Sitting on my couch with my husband, or something that looks like my husband.
Carrie, I'm scared. What if my Coco?
Mary, when was the last time you saw Coco blink?
I can't remember.
Watch carefully, because witnesses say the moment the door locks, the thing inside finally moves. Not to chase you, but to stand up.
Stand up? Like, on two legs?
That's what Phil might be. One of those things that learn to stand up. Mary, John, I need to ask you something important. Have you seen or heard anything from my house while I've been gone?
Now that you mention it, I hear a single bark every night at exactly midnight. Just one bark, very loud, then nothing.
I hear it too, always at midnight on the dot. But other than that, no movement at all.
No lights, no one going in or out. Your car is still in the driveway.
Just one bark at midnight? That's not like Larry at all. He never barked on a schedule.
Guys, I need to tell you something. Coco just walked in through the back door. She's covered in mud, and she's just sitting there staring at me.
Mary, where was Coco supposed to be today?
At the vet. I dropped her off this morning for her annual checkup. She shouldn't be here.
Mary, get out of your house right now.
I'm coming over there, Mary. Don't move. I'll be right there.
No, John, don't go there. Call the police instead. John? Detective Mauser, something terrible just happened. My neighbors, Mary and John. I think they're in serious danger.
Slow down, Mrs. Patterson. What happened exactly?
We were all in this emergency broadcast group chat. They showed us these warning videos about the dog replacements. Mary realized her dog Coco had been replaced too. But then the real Coco showed up at her house, covered in mud, even though she was supposed to be at the vet.
Jesus, where are Mary and John now?
I don't know. John said he was rushing over to help Mary. I told him to call the police instead, but he didn't listen. And now neither of them are responding to messages.
What's Mary's address?
She lives at 1247 Elm Street, right next door to me. John lives at 1251 Elm Street on the other side.
I'm dispatching units to both addresses immediately. Mrs. Patterson, did you watch those emergency broadcast videos?
Yes, all 8 clips. Detective, that's exactly what happened to my Phil and Larry. Everything those videos described.
I need you to listen to me very carefully. What's happening to your town right now is one of the most dangerous phenomena that can occur to human civilization.
What?
We've been investigating similar cases for weeks now, and I've developed a theory about what we're dealing with.
Please tell me.
I believe these entities, whatever they are hunting humans. They're not just random replacements. This is organized and methodical.
Hunting us for what purpose?
That's what we're still trying to figure out. But the pattern is becoming clear. They start with pets as a way to infiltrate homes. Then they move on to replacing the humans themselves.
But why start with animals? Why not just take people directly?
Think about it. If your husband suddenly started acting strange, you might notice immediately. But if your dog acts weird for a few days first, you'd assume it was sick. It's a perfect way to study their targets.
Study us?
The entities appear to learn its victims' routines before attempting human replacement. Your dog replacement probably spent days watching how Phil interacted with Larry.
That's absolutely horrifying.
It gets worse, I'm afraid. We think the real humans and animals are being kept somewhere, possibly alive even.
Kept where? For what reason?
We don't know yet, but Mrs. Patterson, I need you to understand something. Your husband and Larry might still be alive.
Really? Do you think there's a chance I could get them back?
I can't make any promises, but we're going to do everything we can to find out where the originals are being held. If they're alive, we'll get them back.
What can I do to help?
Stay exactly where you are. Do not go back to your house under any circumstances. And if anyone comes to your sister's house claiming to be Phil or Larry, do not let them in.
Understood. Detective, what about Mary and John? Are they?
I'm going to be honest with you. If they encountered these entities directly, the situation is critical. But we won't know anything until my officers reach the scene.
How long until they get there?
They should be arriving within the next 10 minutes. I'll update you as soon as we have information.
Detective, what about the things in my house? The fake Phil and Larry? What are your officers going to do about them?
We're sending a team there as well. We need to observe their behavior firsthand and possibly attempt communication.
Communication? You think those things can talk?
We don't know, but if they're intelligent enough to mimic human behavior this precisely, they might be able to tell us where the originals are being held.
Will your officers be safe?
We're taking every precaution. Full hazmat protocols, armed backup, everything. Mrs. Patterson, I need to ask you something important. In your security footage, have you noticed any other unusual behaviors? Any movements or sounds that seem coordinated?
Actually, yes. Mary and John mentioned they hear a single bark from my house every night at exactly midnight. Just one bark, always at the same time.
That's significant. It suggests these entities are operating on some kind of schedule or signal system.
Signal system?
They might be communicating with something or someone else. Reporting in, receiving instructions, we're not sure. But it's another piece of evidence that this is organized.
How many people in our town might already be replaced?
We're conducting wellness checks on every family that reported pet anomalies. But honestly, Mrs. Patterson, we might be looking at dozens of replacements.
Dozens already?
These things work fast, and they're smart. They've been operating under our radar for weeks.
What happens if you can't stop them?
I'd rather not speculate about that right now. Our focus needs to be on finding where the real people are being held and stopping any new replacements from occurring.
Detective, please promise me something.
What's that?
If there's any chance Phil and Larry are still alive, please don't give up on them.
Mrs. Patterson, I give you my word. We're going to do everything humanly possible to bring them home.
Thank you.
I'm getting reports from the scene now. Let me contact you in a few minutes with an update. Shaw, report. What's the situation at the Elm Street addresses?
Mauser, we need to evacuate this town right now. Call in the military. This is way beyond what we can handle.
Slow down. What happened? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Nothing is okay. We went into the Patterson house like you ordered. Me, Rodriguez, and Thompson.
And
when we entered through the front door, we could see them on the couch, the husband and dog, just like Mrs. Patterson described, sitting completely still, staring at the blank TV.
were they responsive?
At first, no. We called out to Phil Patterson multiple times. Neither the man nor the dog even turned to look at us, but then we heard voices from the kitchen.
Voices?
It was the neighbors, Mary and John. But Mauser, they were making these horrible sounds, like they were in pain or changing into something else.
Jesus Christ. What did you do?
We moved toward the kitchen. Rodriguez took point. Thompson covered the rear. When we got to the doorway, Mauser, I can't even describe what we saw.
Try.
They were merging, all four of them. Mary, John, Phil, and the dog. Their bodies were connecting.
What do you mean by connecting?
Like this, but worse in person. They had multiple arms and legs growing out of each other, multiple faces, all smiling at us with those same blank expressions.
Holy crap. Shaw, tell me you got out of there.
We tried, but the abomination, it moved so fast, faster than anything human should be able to move.
What happened to your team?
It grabbed Rodriguez, just reached out with one of its many arms and grabbed him by the waist. And then it ripped him in half, Mauser. Ripped him clean in two like he was made of paper.
Oh, Jesus.
There was blood everywhere, but the worst part was that it didn't eat him or anything. It just picked up both halves of Rodriguez's body and ran off with them.
Ran off where?
Through the back door, into the woods. Thompson and I barely made it out alive. We're outside now, but Mauser, we need the National Guard. This isn't just body snatching anymore. These things are killers.
I'm putting out the evacuation order right now. Get back to the station immediately. Where's Thompson?
He's in his car radioing for backup. I'm about to get in my cruiser and… Wait, Mauser. I can see through the fence into the Pattersons' backyard.
What is it?
It's Rodriguez. He's standing there. But that's impossible. I just saw him get torn in half.
Shaw, that's not Rodriguez. Get in your car now.
He's smiling at me, Mauser. Just standing there smiling.
Shaw, listen to me carefully. Draw your weapon and shoot that Rodriguez thing. Then get the hell out of there. Shaw? Shaw, are you there? Damn it. Emergency alert to all residents. This is Detective Mauser with Millbrook Police. The body snatcher situation has escalated to immediate lethal threat. These entities are no longer hiding. They are actively hunting humans throughout the town.
Detective, I know. There's one outside my sister's house right now.
Get away from any windows immediately. Do not let it see you.
It's too late for that. It's eating someone.
It's… what?
There's a car parked across the street. The driver must have been trying to evacuate. This thing just smashed through the windshield and dragged them out.
Jesus Christ. Can you describe what you're seeing?
It's massive. Has to be at least 9 feet tall. But it's walking on all fours like some kind of animal. Its arms and legs are so long, like they've been stretched out.
Can you take a photo?
Detective, its teeth are the size of my fingers. They take up almost half its face.
So I was right. These things are made from the corpses of our missing residents. They're using human remains to build killing machines.
Using human remains? You mean Phil and Larry are?
I don't know, but whatever took them has been collecting bodies for weeks, and now they're assembling them into these abominations.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Detective, my sister still isn't home. She was supposed to be back an hour ago.
When did she leave?
This morning around 10 a.m. She was just going to the grocery store. Said she'd be back by 2 p.m. latest. It's almost 4 p.m. now.
Mrs. Patterson, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Your sister has likely encountered one of these entities. For your own safety, you have to assume she's been taken.
No. She's probably just stuck in traffic from the evacuation. Or maybe she's helping other people escape.
I hope you're right, but you cannot wait for her to return. You need to leave that house right now.
Where am I supposed to go? That thing is still outside devouring that poor person. I can hear the bones crunching from here.
Is there a back exit? Maybe through the woods behind the property?
Yes. There's a sliding door that leads to the backyard. And beyond that, there's a forest trail. It connects to the state park about 2 miles away.
Perfect. Head for the state park. We're setting up a safe zone there with military backup.
Military backup? How bad has this gotten?
Bad enough that we've called in federal assistance. So pack only essentials and get moving.
Okay. I'm grabbing my phone charger and some water. Detective, what happened to Officer Shaw? Did he make it out?
Shaw went silent during his last report. We have to assume the worst.
I'm so sorry.
Just focus on getting yourself to safety. Don't let his sacrifice be for nothing.
I can still hear that thing outside. It sounds like it's moving to another car. There are more people out there trying to escape.
You can't help them right now. Your only priority is reaching the safe zone.
Oh, Jesus. Detective, it's going after someone else.
Don't look at it anymore. Get to the back door and run.
I'm moving now. Oh, crap!
What happened?
Something just broke through the front door. I can hear footsteps in the living room.
Run now. Don't look back, just run.
I'm at the back door. I can see the woods.
Get to those woods and don't stop running until you reach the state park.
Detective Mauser, this is Commander Brick, United States Army. I'm establishing a perimeter around your town as we speak.
Thank God. Commander, we have civilian survivors who need immediate evacuation. Can you coordinate safe extraction points?
Negative. No one enters or exits this containment zone. My orders are clear.
Commander, we have methods to identify the real humans from the entities. The emergency broadcast videos provide clear protocols. We don't need to treat everyone as hostile.
Detective, I've been briefed on your situation. These entities can perfectly mimic human behavior. Your identification methods are unreliable at best.
But there are innocent people in here, families with children.
And there are also shape-shifting killers that have murdered dozens. We cannot risk contamination spreading beyond this town.
Contamination?
That's what we're calling it. This infestation could potentially spread to major population centers. Millions of lives are at stake.
So what are you saying exactly?
I'm saying my men have shoot-to-kill orders. Anyone attempting to cross our perimeter will be terminated, human or otherwise.
That includes police officers, medical personnel, children.
That includes everyone, Detective, including you, if I see you trying to leave.
This is insane. You're condemning innocent people to death.
I'm preventing a potential extinction-level event. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
What about finding the source? Stopping these things at their origin point?
We have a simpler solution. If these entities cannot be contained by conventional means, we will sterilize the entire area.
Sterilize?
Firebombing, complete elimination of all biological matter within the perimeter.
You're talking about genocide.
I'm talking about survival of the human species. This decision comes from the highest levels of government. My hands are tied.
How long do we have?
72 hours. If we don't see a complete cessation of entity activity by then, we implement the Scorched Earth Protocol.
72 hours to save everyone in this town?
72 hours to prove containment is possible. Otherwise, we burn it all down.
Carrie, are you still alive? Please tell me you made it to safety.
I'm alive. Barely. I made it to the woods.
Thank God. Are you at the state park?
No, I'm deeper in the forest. I've been running for hours. But Detective, I found something.
What did you find?
This.
Jesus freaking Christ. Carrie, how big is that thing?
It's huge. Maybe 20 feet tall. And it's made entirely of people.
Are they alive?
Some of them are moving. I can see eyes blinking and mouths opening and closing. Detective, I think this is where all the missing people are.
Including Phil and Larry?
I don't know. There are so many faces, but some of them look familiar. I think I can see Mr. Henderson from the grocery store, and that's definitely Sarah from the coffee shop.
This must be their nest or breeding ground. Some kind of central hive structure.
Breeding ground? Detective, what aren't you telling me?
I've been talking with military command. They've set up a perimeter around the town. No one gets in or out.
That's good, though. right? They can help us?
No, Carrie. They have orders to shoot anyone trying to leave, including survivors like you and me.
What?
They're treating this as a contamination event, and if we don't stop these entities within 72 hours, they're going to firebomb the entire town.
So we're trapped between the monsters and the military?
That's about the size of it, yes. But Carrie, you might have just found our salvation.
What do you mean?
That flesh structure you found, I think it's not just where they keep the people. I think it's the source of their power, the central nervous system of the entire infestation.
You think if we destroy it?
All the entities might die or revert back to human form. It's our only shot.
How do we destroy something that massive?
Wait right there. Don't move. Don't touch anything. I'm going to get something from the evidence locker.
What kind of something?
Let's just say we confiscated some explosive materials from a case last month. Enough to bring down a small building.
You want me to blow this thing up?
I want US to blow it up. I'm coming to find you. Send me your GPS coordinates.
Detective, the military will shoot you if they see you.
Then I'll have to make sure they don't see me. Carrie, this might be our only chance to save everyone, including your husband and dog. Carrie, I'm back. I've been looking through all the evidence photos we've collected, and I think I've figured something out.
What did you find?
Remember how these entities always appeared covered in mud when they first showed up? Your fake Larry, Mary's fake Coco, all of them.
Yeah, you're right. Phil mentioned Larry was muddy when he came back inside.
That mud isn't from rolling around in yards. It's from coming up from underground. These things are emerging from beneath the surface.
You think there's something under this flesh structure?
I think that structure is just the tip of the iceberg. Carrie, I need you to walk around it carefully. Look for any kind of opening or entrance going downward.
Okay, give me a few minutes. This thing is making horrible squelching sounds as I walk around it. And some of the faces are following me with their eyes.
Just focus on finding an entrance. Don't look at the faces too closely.
I'm checking the back side now. Detective, there's definitely something here. It's like a mouth leading straight down, and it's big enough for me to walk through standing up.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping to find.
What do you think is down there?
I think that's where the real source is. The flesh structure above ground is just food storage. Whatever's controlling all this is living underground.
Food storage for what?
For whatever made those creatures. Carrie, I can hear them from here at the police station. All of them wailing and screaming.
Wailing?
I'm looking out my window right now. They're all gathering in the town center, and they're all facing toward the military perimeter.
Oh no.
I think they're preparing for a coordinated assault. They're going to try to break through the containment.
Can they do that?
With their strength and numbers? Probably. And if even one of them escapes...
The whole world is screwed.
Exactly. Carrie, we're out of time. I can't drive out there with the explosives. The creatures would intercept me before I got halfway.
So what do we do?
I'm loading the explosives onto my police drone. It can fly directly to your location in about 15 minutes. You'll need to take them down into that underground chamber.
Me? Detective, I'm not trained for this.
None of us are trained for this, but you're the only one in position to do it. And honestly, you're probably the only person left in this town I can trust.
What if I get lost down there? What if there are more creatures underground?
Then you'll die trying to save everyone. Just like your husband would have done. Just like your dog would have done if he could understand what was happening.
You really think Phil and Larry might still be alive down there?
I think whatever's in that underground chamber has been keeping the originals alive to study them, to learn how to perfectly mimic human behavior. If we destroy the source, we might free them.
Okay. I'll do it. How much explosive are you sending?
Enough to collapse everything within a 50-foot radius. You'll need to plant it at the deepest point you can reach. Then get out as fast as possible.
How long will I have?
The timer will be set for 10 minutes. That should give you enough time to plant it and escape.
And if I don't make it out?
Then you'll have died, saving potentially millions of lives. I wish I could offer you better odds.
It's okay, Detective. For Phil and Larry, and for everyone else, those things have taken.
The drone is launching now. You should see it in about 12 minutes. It'll land right next to the flesh structure.
Why can't you just fly the drone down into the underground area?
The signal won't penetrate through all that earth and organic matter. I'll lose control of it the moment it goes underground.
So it has to be me.
It has to be you. Carrie, before you go down there, I need you to know something.
What?
If this doesn't work, the military will implement their scorched earth protocol. They'll burn everything within a 10-mile radius. Every person, every building, every trace of this infestation.
So either way, I'm probably gonna die.
Either way, you're going to be a hero. The question is whether you'll be a hero who saved the world or a hero who tried.
I can see lights in the sky. That must be your drone.
That's it. Carrie, good luck. And thank you.
Thank you for believing in me, Detective. I won't let you down.
Detective Mauser, we have a problem. Our surveillance drones are showing massive entity buildup in your town center.
Commander, I'm implementing a plan to stop them. I need you to hold off on any bombing runs.
Negative, Detective. These things are preparing for a coordinated assault on our perimeter. We're moving up the timeline.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. If those creatures start moving toward our lines, We're flattening the entire town.
Commander, I have a civilian in position to destroy their source. She's about to plant explosives at what we believe is their central hive.
One civilian with explosives against an army of those things?
It's our only shot, and she's brave enough to try it.
I admire the courage, Detective, but I can't risk containment failure. The moment those entities move toward my perimeter, I'm giving the order.
Please, just give her a chance.
She has until those things start moving. That's the best I can do.
Carrie, we're running out of time. The military is about to bomb the entire town. How's it going down there?
Detective, this is worse than I imagined. So much worse. Every person and pet that went missing. They're all here. Their heads are embedded in the walls, but they're still alive.
Jesus Christ. Can you see Phil and Larry?
I can see Larry. He's right there in front of me. His eyes are moving, Detective. He knows I'm here.
What about Phil?
I found him too. Oh God, Detective, they're all conscious. They're aware of what's happening to them, but they can't move or speak.
Carrie, you need to plant that explosive and get out now.
I've planted it, right at the base of that central brain thing. All these veins are connected to it. It's definitely the source.
Good, now run. Get back to the surface as fast as you can.
Detective, I can hear shrieking coming from the entrance above. Something's coming down here.
How long is the timer set for?
8 minutes, but I don't think I can make it past whatever's coming down that tunnel.
You have to try.
It's too late, Detective. The thing is blocking my way out.
Carrie, hide somewhere down there. Wait for the explosion to kill it, then escape.
There's nowhere to hide, and I can hear more of them coming. Detective, I'm going to detonate the explosives now.
No, the timer will give you time to escape.
There is no escape, but there is justice. For Phil, for Larry, for everyone these things took.
Carrie, I'm running to your location now. Hold on just a little longer.
Detective, there's no time. The creatures are almost here, and those people embedded in the walls, they deserve to be free, even if freedom means death.
Don't do this.
Tell my sister I love her. And Detective, thank you for believing me when no one else would. I'm setting off the explosives now. Goodbye.
Detective Mauser, are you seeing this?
Seeing what?
Our drones just recorded a massive explosion in the woods, right where you said your civilian was operating.
And the creatures?
They're all down. Every single entity just collapsed at the exact moment of the explosion. Whatever your civilian did, it worked.
She did it. Carrie actually did it.
I'm calling off the bombing runs immediately. My teams are moving in to provide medical assistance to any survivors. Detective, your civilian just saved this entire town. Hell, she probably saved the world.
Her name was Carrie Patterson, and she died to save her husband, her dog, and everyone else those things took.
She'll be remembered as a hero. I guarantee it. Now let's get your people some aid.